With the TOEFL Young Student Series from the TOEFL family of assessments, you can now rely on the best English proficiency tests for young students starting with 8 years old. The TOEFL Primary and TOEFL Junior tests are designed to provide accurate, independent, and fair assessment of how young students master English language within the context they utilize the language. They bring to students in the elementary and secondary schools age bracket the sophistication of the TOEFL tests, which is the international reference in proficiency tests. The TOEFL Primary tests aim at young English language learners ages 8 and up, while the TOEFL Junior tests are for young English language learners ages 11 and up. The TOEFL Primary and TOEFL Junior tests have unique features that make them stand out from other tests. They are elaborated under the item response theory, which provides a more accurate evaluation, checks the answer's consistency, and equate test takers. They take into account the context in which the test taker will use the language. They are independent of specific contents and textbooks. There is no need to buy a determined textbook for preparing for the test. They assess how the test taker masters English in real-world situations, and they provide a more accurate evaluation with detailed score reports. Let's make a comparison with hypothetical driver's license exam. Conventional tests, which are content-based, would be the equivalent of the driver's license exam. That only would check whether the test taker knows the exact wording for each traffic sign, whether the test taker knows how to adjust the rear view mirrors, buckles up, and finally whether the test taker is able to perform only basic maneuvers with the car, such as parallel parking. This way, they evaluate whether the test taker has the basic knowledge to control the vehicle, but do they check if this person is a good driver in the real world? The TOEFL Primary and the TOEFL Junior would be equivalent to drive a distance from a calm place to heavy traffic, going through several kinds of roads, bad visibility or rain, and asphalt and signage in different maintenance conditions. According to their performances, the drivers receive scores that clearly describe their abilities for the different conditions they will have to face in the real world driving a vehicle. And the TOEFL Primary and TOEFL Junior programs go beyond, showing the situations that test takers perform well and what they need to learn to successfully face more challenging situations. With the TOEFL Primary and TOEFL Junior scores and their mapping to the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages, plus the mapping to the Lexile Measure for Reading Ability, teachers and parents have a very precise idea of the student's progress and which actions can be taken to help with learning and develop skills. Teaching institutions receive relevant and accurate information that help as an excellent pedagogic management tool. This way, they can continuously improve teaching quality but still in a cost-effective way. The TOEFL Primary tests are available in paper-based format in 2 levels according to the student's knowledge and maturity level, and in a computer version to assess the student's speaking ability. The TOEFL Junior tests are available in 2 versions, paper-based or computer-based. The students receive their certificate, their score report, which also shows scores per skill, a description of what they're able to do with their English, the Common European Framework of Reference corresponding level, and the Lexile Measure, which shows the reading ability. The Lexile Measure places on the same scale the student's reading ability and the reading difficulty of millions of texts in English. In the Lexile.com website, the students input their Lexile measure, choose their areas of interest, and receive numerous books and text suggestions according to their interest and their reading ability. It is an excellent way to encourage reading practices based on the individual's ability and interest. In order to benefit from the whole potential of the TOEFL Primary and TOEFL Junior tests as a pedagogic tool, we suggest the teaching institutions to utilize the test to all students in 1 or more grades in their courses. Schools that adopt the tests in at least 4 levels are offered a financial incentive. Besides that, information is provided in a clear and friendly manner, allowing teachers and coordinators to easily identify strengths and areas deserving attention. These data can guide your teaching program, teacher training, use of supporting books, and much more.